Hi everybody, how lovely of you to join us. So we're doing a pick a plate reading today. 2 plates to choose from. I am super inspired and wanting to do more, so we may see more pick a plate readings, different versions. Today there's 2 options. There's the option with the gingerbread man over here. This is option 1. You can also use the stack of money. It's got the 10 on it if you want to go this way with it. Option 1. Option 2 over here has the spoon on the plate and the money's folded over on the top. So, yeah, and then there's a 500. You can see underneath it. You will find your timestamps down below in the description along with the disclaimer if you're new or could use a refresher. Please view that disclaimer. And I want to just jump right in, but this is super fun. I'm excited about this one, guys. It's like a nice little dinner party reading set up for us here. I just did a reading with the candles, and we're going to do some wax on plate divination at the end of this reading as well. So the candles are here. I just did a bit of space clearing and smudging of my own body in the area. So we have some incense on the table. Fancy. So I'm honored to be here doing a reading today. If you enjoyed the reading and my channel, then please make sure you subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if you have one, guys. Let's jump in. Okay, option 1. I just want to take a bite out of this cookie right now, but I don't because it's ceramic. Okay, we have the moon energy on yours. We have the tiny tarot here, so we're going to get some tarot on the plate. We're going to get some letters or numbers on the plate. Yes, the buffet of life. What's on your plate and why? We're going to get some money on the plate. And we're going to get some more money on the plate. We're going to get some chimes on your plates. And we're going to get some notes from the bag. And this is going to take me a moment. I forgot to undo the elastic band at the top, guys. My bad. If you need a minute to go get yourself a beverage or something, take a few deep breaths, relax. If not, if you have any questions, okay, if you feel left in the dark about anything at all, bring these things to the forefront of your mind now and ask the spirit guides to come through with the clarity for you and the answers or solutions. Thank you, spirit guides. Pile 1, plate 1, actually, for plate 1. Something about running out of time. Running out of time. It might be part of a song. It came through musically. All right, let's see what you got on your plate, guys. Okay, some of you, the state of Vermont or the state of New Hampshire possibly, or it's just whatever state you're in. It's like the state's baggage or the stuff connected to the state, your local area on your plate. Okay, the letter O, the letter G, women for some of you, Or it's like, yeah, let's stick with that for the moment. Women, for some of you with the moon. Body language and tone are huge. Right in the center of your plate, you got body language and tone are huge. The answer solution is closer than you think. Is it right under your nose? That could be your mouth, too, guys. This is the thought. We are doing a plate reading. Okay, the $1. Not every day is your birthday. Moon, water. Some of you have personal placements in the sign of Cancer. We also have rose here, rose water, moon water. It's a beautiful way of connecting with the goddess energy and the divine feminine, regardless. We have the letter E, and me, M-E. Some of you have somebody named Meg in your life. Also, got Om here. Okay. Everything's kind of like sliding around. So as we're uncover things or go deeper, things are sliding around. Got a corner piece, puzzle corner piece here. There's a baby on the plate. You guys have regressing. Getting a lot of energy off from this one. We're going to look at it next. It depends on what you want. Okay. That is very much apt to be an answer to someone's question they asked. Okay. We have the 20. Okay. You have some money on your plate. And it's just like types of money. It says we/I want good relations with you money. This could be some sort of offer in the near future, or it's from your employer, your boss, or other source stream of income. Funnel, I don't know. The pumpkin. Some of you have some cooking on your plate, cooking to do. Alternatives. Some of you might be altering your diet. One step at a time. Okay, yeah, baby steps. One step at a time and baby steps coming through. The jack-o'-lantern says you're safe, you're protected by the ancestors, by your spirit guides. Just you're safe, you're protected. The jack-o'-lantern. We also have here on the table, we messed up, please accept our apologies. Sincerely, some company money. We have, I want to make sure you have enough / get home safely money. At you or coming from you on your plate. Not every day is Christmas. Some of you have some, like, is your money mindsets or thoughts, like, and are they really even your own? Why do you feel like they're yours? Did somebody drop them off on your doorstep and go, here, this belongs to you, take this. This is the truth, this is the way, this belongs to you, and you did so? Like, be real with yourself. Is that really what happened with some of this stuff? It just feels sort of like a mopey energy for some, that may be picking up on. I don't know. It kind of seems a shame to stay that way too long, stay in that energy. because it's like there's so many fun things, there's so many festive things, there's so many possibilities, and you are safe and you are protected. And there's this light, and the candle in the jack-o'-lantern is like a guiding light to the doorstep as well, drawing you home within yourself, drawing you home within this life, you know. So what you have on your plate, I want to look at the tarot so badly. Good, we have a card. What do we have here? The moon, the 10. Is it the 10 of coins? It is the 10 of coins. You have the 10 of coins here. It's in reverse position and upside down. It's right here with the moon. So it's so much about your money, your finances, your physical reality, and like the quality of life that you desire, the feeling, the security, okay, as well as the freedom, the choices, all of that, so much of that connected to your emotional body, your feelings with the moon. Okay, the rose here. The jack-lantern, one step at a time. One step at a time is going to protect you, keep you safe, get you home safely. And at times it may need to be baby steps, baby step at a time. And maybe sometimes you see a snake on the path or something and you jump back as well. Nature is not always linear, straight from point A to point B, but she gets the job done. She gets things where they need to go, right? So the rose here in the center too is something blooming. For some of you, it could be somebody's name, like Meg. There could be somebody named Rose in your life. Okay, the Sun card. So that's Leo energy for some of y'all. For some of you, again, it's a child. Could be the inner child as well. The moon, the emotional body, but it's also the etheric body. It's also connected to the inner child. This rose is like an umbrella or something for her right now. I'm enchanted. The 2 of coins, okay, exchange, balancing your finances, your money, your energy, exchange. The 7 of coins reverse. You have the orange square here. The 9 of swords, some sort of reoccurring nightmare, pain, grief, unpleasant situation, but it's like you have your comfort blanket there. There's familiarity there. It's the, known monster versus the unknown monster. And some of you may have really befriended this. And so the 9 of swords, I sit there and talk about its shadow side when really this is where you want to be, with your 9 swords on your wall. I don't know. You tell me, guys. This is your story, your plate. Page of Swords energy could be representing air signs for some of you. Page of Swords is apt to be messages, notes, conversations to be had, or that you have had, or that you've started, that have a to be continue stamp on them, so to speak. And we have the moon again. The moon is coming through so strongly, guys. This is kind of fascinating to me. It's like, would you like some moon waters and some rose water with your dinner? Eating for spirit. I'm getting that as a message. Some of y'all, like the year to come, or when you awake, you're in some sort of sleeping cycle, when you awake again. Yeah, I think you'll be partaking in this eating for the spirit, eating for the soul, and there's some sort of adjustment. It's in a new light, the Sun card. The Sun card is also just pleasure. They're pleasurable. We enjoy, can be hobbies. The King of Wands, yeah, boss energy, leadership energy. The King of Wands sometimes is travel, it's just being active in life too, and guiding your own ship, making your own choices, decisions about what you're investing your time in, your energy into, your blood, sweat, and tears. It's also sometimes an element of delegating and making the calls. The baby on the table, maybe some of you are parents and that's what's being depicted, or grandparents. The Star card showing up reversed at the moment. This can be Aquarius energy, Aquarian energy, Aquarius energy. I feel like some of you, you're not with your soul family, or you have members of your soul family that you're not with in a physical location at this time. Like you're not close physically right now. It doesn't feel that way. There's a separation here. I need to clear my throat. Warning. Thank you, and I apologize. The Star card right side up is manifestation to me. It's the future. Reverse, I'm feeling tonight this energy of like worry about timelines. What if we never get there? What if I never meet my soulmate, or my twin flame, or my divine counterpart? Or what if I never connect with my soul tribe? What if I never find these people? These things happen. People feel like drawn to certain groups of people, to tribes, different areas and cultures. And so, yeah, some of you have that on your plate. You may feel like you're running out of time, or like this is taking longer than I wanted, I hoped, as well. There's something unknown here with the moon. You have some unknown factors on your plate. Here you have special days also. Some of you have special days coming up, birthdays, Christmas. Preparing for these things, and like the other days that come in between. Okay. You have the letter F, and I don't know, I think this is meant to be the number 1. Is that an L or a 1? I think it's a 1. Paper tigers. I love that. Okay. So the moon also is connected to silver and it's magnetism, among other things. Paper tigers. The paper tigers says that, false evidence appearing real. Fear. False evidence appearing real. See how she's meditating too. Flames. Getting her energy right. Okay. So you may have some things that are scaring you, terrifying you even, weighing on you. You think that they're threats. You think that it might be looking at you like prey. There's some sort of predatory energy, something out to get you, the tigers. And it's like with the moon card here, they're really paper tigers. There's a certain distortion I'm hearing here on Earth. The M, magic, moon, mom energy, the maternal energy, as well. But the paper tigers is like, if this life is a dream, right, and these things look like tigers to you in the real world, or the waking world, they're actually the paper tigers. Okay, some food for thought while we got the plate. So you can do with this information what you will. One trick the mind is to get into a relaxed state of mind. Allow your worries, your fears, the things that you may have been hiding from your awareness. Bring it to light, bring it to your mind. Think about these things. See them as paper tigers in your mind's eye, though. Visualize them, imagine them as paper tigers. You can write things on them. It's like counting your sheep, do it your way. And then rip up the paper tigers. Tear them to shreds. Okay. You have some scratch ticket on your plate, some of you. Bonus bucks on your plate. Scratch ticket energy. So it could be some sort of risk or gamble involving giving somebody else some sort of bonus money, bonus bucks, bonus money, or how you might invest bonus money, how you truly feel about it, deciphering this, figuring things out, and making your selections, your choices. Okay, you guys have, we need to clear some space on your plate. Make room. Okay. Pumpkin. That could be something to put on a plate for you. You like pumpkin? You had that orange square as well. So it makes me feel like maybe that's the intuition speaking through the reading on behalf of the body system, requesting some orange produce. Okay, so you have the lovely 10 of Cups to complement your 10 of Coins. Guys, this is everything. Really, this is all the good stuff. It is the happy ending. It's the material wealth, abundance, possessions. And the 10 of Cups is the emotional wealth, the bliss, domestic harmony, satisfaction. I'm also hearing the rainbow and the experience. That makes sense. You have the Page of Swords. Yeah, we saw that before. Some of you have some talents, real gifts and skills for expressing your feelings, emotions, and other information in the universe through language. Page of Swords. The Devil card, the Capricorn energy. Discipline, self-discipline also is associated with the Devil card. It can also be stress. Okay, I feel like it could be stress. This one, that's how it feels. It feels kind of like a weighty rock or something. Stress. Why do you have a stone on your plate, guys? A rock on your plate. You have stone soup. What's up with that? Okay. Some of you a break from work, I'm seeing too, or you have work. You have things you need to work on for a period of time, chip away at, and get accomplished. Okay. So let's go ahead and do your wax reading, wax on plate reading, yes. So there was this wrapper, this candy wrapper over here on the edge. I meant to put it on one of the plates in the beginning to help with the decorating, but I didn't actually mean to. I just thought that I meant to. I meant to do it this way, and here we are. So that's there, and we're going to leave it there while we do the wax divination for fun. This was also hiding from us. And it says, for the wealthiest few. If you have some sort of belief connected to limitations for the wealthiest few. Some of you may have some sort of secret or privilege as well that is for the wealthiest few. This can be materially, financially. It could also, instead of or as well as, be referring to spiritual wealth, emotional wealth. Okay. Yeah, so I like upcycling. It's just fun for me to give certain things a little more lifespan. I have a lot of personal placements in Scorpio, and I personally feel like, yeah, there's a connection with that. But yeah, just the wrapper, it's kind of like, well, what's it doing here? What's its message? What's it bringing to the table? Just being here, just showing up is actually providing a service. Now it's, we're doing something. This is upcycled, and I'm explaining this in a story to you. So it's like just showing up sometimes is enough. Like, if you're not giving yourself any credit, then you done messed up. And if you've gotten off on the wrong foot here with self-trust because you're smarter, like beneath the surface level, on a deeper level, you know better. You know that that's inaccurate. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You showed up. That's the first step. Okay. Showed up for yourself. Sometimes that's what it is. You showed up to listen, to be honest with yourself, and follow through your commitments to yourself, doing what you needed to do, what would be best, provide self-care for yourself. I'm getting this beautiful color, like raspberry maroons. Some of y'all may be drawn to something like this or have things like this in your life right now. Some of you, this is about sacred sexuality, spiritual sex, and passion, and lust, and transmuting energies. Okay, there's some sort of green mountain. Some of you, it's a green hill or a green mountain. There's also something for some of y'all, it's like crop circles or some sort of image, a bird's eye view required. It's on your plate. So it could be like a journey somewhere you're destined to travel, tickets are bought, or you're aware it's on your plate or not. Could be an environment you care for, live around, or somebody, you may need to travel to visit them, or it's referring to connecting with them being on your plate. I don't know. Take it however it resonates. It's on your plate. But you guys had the Vermont, New Hampshire chime as well. And there's mountains there. Green ones, in fact. Vermont's the Green Mountain State. That was your reading, right? Okay, some of you, someone hot, something hot. Okay, someone hot and or something hot. A fire sign person. that's about it. Could be red hair also. Is coming closer to you or getting closer to you. Okay, they're trying to, or they are. That's on your plate. Okay, I'm gonna be 30 minutes in. Do you guys not have that? Was that the other pile from the previous reading I filmed? It was the Vermont, New Hampshire thing. Okay. Well, anyway, and it's not about that reading because the guides would have brought the title up immediately for me to for me to refer it to you, refer you to it. Posture is so much, guys. Posture is everything sometimes. Anyway, I was just holding this candle between my toes to light it, and I'm twisted. Not the best position to be in while you're doing divination. I will readjust. Okay, I'm seeing rain, most likely. It looks like cold rain, freezing rain maybe. It could be snow, could be rain at night. There's some sort of rain here. It's quiet, okay? And there's something here about how much is said by spirit in the quiet moments, in the quiet times. Just listen for a moment. You feel them? You hear it? It's conveying feelings or emotions to me, right? It's bringing this energy of calm. You guys are definitely students of a variety of things in life, students of life, and you have being a student on your plate. It's like buckle up to learn. You're not, okay, so some people are like forced into school, right? And they show up, but then they plug their ears essentially, and they la la la, and they goof around, and they fail their classes. You're not showing up as that type of character. You're showing up as a conscious student of life by choice. Question mark here in indigo. I hope you have a cookie. I hope you have a delicious cookie or a few on your plate, pile one. You chose the gingerbread pile. You got the little treat wrapper here, and it just feels like you deserve it. That's going to be your closing message as I'm now being pulled into option one. Many blessings to you. Thanks for joining me. Namaste and goodbye. Okay, pile two. Here we are. Let's get the busboy here to move the chimes from pile one's plate out of the way. And we will just move into your reading. Take a moment now as I get my things together. Take a few deep breaths, relax, create some sacred space for yourself. Get comfortable, get a beverage if you're thirsty. I'm going to take a sip of my vegan holiday nog. Delicious. Needs a pinch of nutmeg though. Okay. And we will now move into your reading. Okay. On your plate, Pluto in reverse position. Well, fork it. I don't know. What are we going to do about this? We'll have to get some tarot. Okay, some sort of loss or disappointment. Yeah, loss or disappointment that has had you feeling disempowered or someone else disempowered. Could be a kind of a collective energy, a collective problem, something that spreads around, focusing on it. What's hiding underneath or behind it? We have the Page of Wands, fire sign energy sometimes. Could be representing someone with personal placements in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But really, this feels more like some sort of loss or disappointment that comes in order to redirect your focus and your energy, to get you curious about a different direction, or to get you to break out of some sort of inertia, and go in a new direction, try something new, do something that you've been wanting to do but have been holding back on doing. The Lover's card here, Gemini energy, also choices, Judgment, Libra energy, the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So we're also going to get you some money on your plates. I'm going to give these a little stir as well. Spoon. We're going to get you some more money. About that. More money on the table. And on your plate, we're going to get you some letters, numbers, whatever comes through here from this side. Oh, the cards want to come out. Yeah, it's been a little bit wild, guys. It's autumn now as I'm recording. I'm inspired somewhat by Thanksgiving season. And over the summer, I went on some journeys, some hikes. I hiked up into the woods to do readings, and I'd only take certain decks, and I have to bring certain decks back. And it became more complicated than I ever imagined it would be. And so, as organized as I like to be and am, and as much as I respect my cards and do my best to take care of them, some of them broke away from the rest of their deck and have been hanging out in this bag to keep them safe, until they can sync up with the rest of their deck again. So they're here. They've been popping out now and again. I try to just ignore them. What do we have for chimes for you? Thank you, Spirit Guides. Okay, there's like food off from the plate. Pluto reversed too. It's like there's some sort of sloppy energy, or something's wrong, something's off, something's out of place. Because Pluto right side up is your power, your personal power, your true power. It's transformation, transmutation. It's compact energy. It's big things or big power in small container, small space, small amount of time, small amount of words, big impact, power. Though Pluto reverse, though, is coming through to me this way. We've got time here, like Saturn energy. It's a watch, time. And then we've got the fish, which can symbolize Pisces energy. It can also just be, it can be predatory energy as well. It can be like lesser evolved energy, old school ways. I know some of you are like, what the heck is she talking about with fish? I've never heard that before. Yeah, the way I'm looking at and interpreting fish's habitat and environment. In the Pluto reverse energy, it's like frozen in time. Okay, but the fish can also be about water, flow, water. So this is off your plate. I need to get like the bus people to move it because it's fun and everything, but it can't stay that way. We will continue to have a nice little dinner party like thing here with the candles surrounding the plate. That's odd, isn't it? Let's put them up here. We have this holiday candle. It's broken. I like doing upcycling. It's like I'm vegan, not just in my diet, but in my lifestyle. And I love vegan candles, soy candles like this that burn clean. And if I'm going to go out and buy candles, that's what I want to go for. But these were broken, free, got to be thrown out. And I was like, what the heck? We can extend their life a bit. A little upcycling. Reduce the trash a little bit. So I don't know why the guides were drawn to have me grab this. The guides drew me in to grab this candle and pull it out, the snowman here. And the snowman's smiling, so I feel like this could be talking about happy times in the winter. I'm predicting this for you. Okay, as long as you're taking appropriate action to protect yourself and nurture yourself and take good care of yourself. Okay, the scarf, the hat, you need to bundle up. Okay. Alright. So, oops. If I was just flashing that lighter around, like the camera, I got that other lighter in the thing. I didn't mean to. That totally got my attention, distracted me. I feel bad because I wasn't trying to advertise that company or anything. I specifically wanted to just have my plain lighter for this project. But accidents happen sometimes. So here we are. And we have a mess. We have a pile of stuff. Some of you ate snow. Have you ever ate snow? Sugar on snow. Ever had that? Food for thought. Idea here. You guys have 2 snowmen. This could also be referring to foods that you're going to eat, like snowman cookies or something shaped like snowmen. You have the rose too. There could be some sort of rose in food. Just to do the surface level stuff first. The plate reading. What's on your plate? Family. Okay. Family time. Family's on your plate. The Jack in the Box, number 6. Okay, the blank page is on your plate. I'm getting this message about measurement. Okay, balancing things, measuring things, time, energy, etc. As you work through what's on your plate right now. Learned behavior, something returning from the past, something or someone. The Jack in the Box could represent someone from the past popping up or springing into action. And the number 6 means that there's a lesson here, or there's some experiences here connected to growth. There's purpose in this related to growth. It doesn't have to be someone from the past, though. That energy could just be somebody springing into action, or somebody popping up, or some sort of information popping up. New info as well on your plate. Effort. You guys some of you need to hear, don't try anymore, just do. Like Nike, just do it. Don't try, do. Okay? Let it feel however it feels right now. Let yourself have whatever thoughts you're going to have right now in relation to that. But what I'm hearing from the guides is give it 3-4 days, because your subconscious mind is different than your conscious mind. And I'm telling you, you need to hear that right now and let it integrate. Okay? So now you've heard it. You got wisdom and you got perks on your plate. The rose could definitely indicate some romance for some of you. You have romance on your plate. You have beauty on your plate. You have maybe admirers on your plate as well. Just kidding. Just kidding energy on your plate. So why? Okay, $500 is just $500 sometimes. Some of you have some money on your plate, or you will soon. Financial, matters on your plate, I suppose, too. When it's time to pay the piper, you could have some sort of belief about needing to pay the piper and the balance of things and the yin yang in life, and how if you have something good happen for you, or you receive something good, that means you're going to have to have something unpleasant or bad happen, or you're going to have to pay the piper in some sort of way. It could also be somebody else's belief and you have to be around them, or you're choosing to be around them, and it's affecting you in some way, influencing you in some way. Possibly there's some sort of new info here I'm being really drawn to this time too. Okay, I can't pass go until I give you this money on your plate. So some of you might be dammed up, jammed up, dammed up. There's some sort of blockage here. You're in a disempowered state until you pay off some sort of debt, or you give someone some sort of money that you karmically owe them, or for whatever reason. It could also be somebody else, they're blocked somehow until they give you some sort of money. There are things to be joyous about no matter what's going on, guys. I see that here too. Sometimes you need to read between the lines. You need to loosen your gaze a bit, relax your gaze a bit, and then you see it. You see the O here because of the plate. Joy. I feel like some of you definitely have some things hiding in plain sight. Never thought, gave up on seeing that money. Okay, so some of you never thought that you were going to see some sort of money come back. It's like you loaned somebody some money and you're like, I'm not expecting this back. Or maybe you were wronged in some way and you're trying to sue somebody and you're like, I don't think I'm going to win. I don't know. There's some sort of money you never thought you'd see that you see. Results are in, or results have been calculated money. Some of you are getting paid because you're due some sort of money, and you just either didn't have a hint about this, completely in the dark about this, or you just didn't really ever expect it would come in. Maybe this is like you've been disabled, you filed for disability and like were denied, or something like this. Could be many, many different things, but that's the example that the guide brought to my mind. Here we have just a purple money. I don't know what it's showing me. This could be, some sort of bling bling type thing, a purse or something. It's like $100 bill and it's purple. I don't know what I'm seeing with this, but there's like purple money. It's actually a $5 bill. But the thing of it is this isn't purple at all. It's pink, but how it showed up in my mind's eye was purple when I was holding it. So anyway, it says someone worth their weight in salt. High value. That's why purple. High value. Okay, on your plate. You're someone worth your weight in salt, and that's on your plate. Could also be somebody else worth their weight in salt. You have the king, the page of wands appearing to me like the king from a distance, though. This might be an energy of kind of fluffing out your feathers a bit, bluffing a bit, making yourself look bigger, fake it till you make it type energy, right? Living in the now and fake it till you make it. You're maybe like you're acting like the king or dressing like the king, so you can learn how to be the king. Okay, maybe you're to inherit the throne. It's something you're working towards. You're emulating for that purpose, or you may become aware that's your responsibility or feel like it is, because it's like how to get there, right? And you're responsible for achieving your goals. You're responsible to yourself, to your family too. I feel like some of you have some responsibilities to your family. You feel strongly about this. You have the 3 of rods here. Okay. Judgment, a choice, a decision. Some of you might make choices or decisions that affect other people. You might be employed as like a judge or the rule maker, or like it could be rule maker, or you're on some sort of council that makes rules for whatever, for any sort of club or area. Judgment card, the loss, the lovers, the choices, the blank page on your plate. Okay. So we're going to get into the wax pretty soon here. We have candy on your plate as well, with the candy cane. You have the Olaf. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's a bit dopey, stupid, slow. Sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive to anyone. I mean, this in the most politically correct way of saying this, but like, there's something maybe off about this person, or I don't know how else to explain it. Like, they won't catch on, they don't catch on, their brain works differently than yours in some way, and it comes off to you as that. And it may be that, it might be somebody who just, it's like, I'm sorry, but they're a little bit dopey or stupid. They don't know what, like, why haven't you caught on? It's obvious, everybody's telling you this, and yet you still, like, have not shifted your behavior. You're still doing this thing that's not working. Yeah, with the candy too, because the candy's hit or miss. Like, candy, yummy, sweet, treat, okay. And they make vegan candy, and they can make candy out of fruit and stuff, so when we're talking health, you actually can have really healthy candy. It's possible, sure. Make some healthy candy up. But a lot of candy that's sold and candy isn't so healthy, and you can chip your tooth on it, or you could get some cavities from it, right? You're putting sugar in your system. That's a whole another story. What happens with sugar? So it's like the amount when we're dealing with something like this. If it's in excess, like there's a whole lot of it, we're gonna feel bogged down by it, blocked a whole lot more than if it's a little bit, all things being equal and most of the time. So if you're dealing with like health situations, mood situations, you're feeling stuck, disempowered, it could be some sort of small thing with a big impact, such as you're taking in too much sugar and not enough leafy greens, as an example. Okay. Food for thought. Anything else want to come through before we get the wax? I like the sugar on snow idea, though. It was really cute, sweet one for them to bring through. Yeah, this has been a fun one, guys. This has been a fun one for me. Okay. The blank page, too, is like, maybe you're feeling like you don't know where to start, how to get started. Maybe even worried because you got a whole page you need to fill. But the spirit guides are saying, oh my goodness, maybe you should appreciate the moment, right? Because what you're looking at, this is, the clean white slate, the fresh new beginning. This is entirely up to you what you make of it, what you choose to make of it. You've got some beautiful new book to write for your life, some sort of new masterpiece to create, and it's just waiting for you to dive in. And if you're not ready yet, you're not ready yet. But we don't want you to feel miserable or bogged down or burdened by that, by not being ready yet. This should be fun. This should be something that's exciting. It's meant to be a blessing to you. So don't let it be a curse. Okay. Let's go ahead and light up one of these candles. Shine a light on things. Okay. Hearing which shade of red, what shade of red, which shade of red makes a bigger difference than some might think. It's making a big difference. Which shade of red? It's a general read. Not all messages are for everyone. I'm also seeing a straw here. Somebody, your oral hygiene, your health could be affected by straw. Material of straw, something to do with the teeth. I don't know. I'm seeing a pet paw. Okay. Messages of love from your pet and to your pets. From here, from us. Okay, on your plate. Some of you have some sort of animal. It's like dealing with some sort of animal. It could be a wild animal. You found something in your yard, or I don't know, some sort of situation. It's like an animal on your plate. I guess maybe because some people still eat animals in this year. I was shocked to find that when I came down from my magic carpet. I was like, what the hell? Unbelievable. People are still eating animals. Anyway, I'm seeing dotted lines. It's like a fraction of a draft or something. Dotted lines instead of a sketch. So So maybe there's some uncertainty around something. This could also be talking about signing on the dotted line. So maybe you have some pressure for your signature with something, some sort of contract. I'm seeing a candle here. It's a circular candle. It's right in the center, like, is really important. It could be because of a memory that's attached to it or how you came about it. It could be referring more generally to like your time meditating with a candle or whatever you do with candles, as being central, being really important. Ambiance, sometimes we can use them, with dinners, whatever, to create a mood, create ambiance, create an effect. So, whatever you're doing with candles. Okay, and on your plate, some of you, it's talking about your menstruation, like you're on your period right now, menstruation, dealing with that is on your plate, or somebody else's possibly. It's kind of weird to say it that way though, dealing with somebody else's menstruation, like no. People deal with their own menstruation. But maybe there is a pattern where certain things, like there's some sort of PMS situation, or there's some sort of reoccurring situation, or even just this time situation going on related to somebody else's menstruation. So for example, maybe your sister's having a really hard, challenging period and is worried, just like going to a doctor or considering going to a doctor about it, and you live with your sister and it's affecting you in some way. You're trying to help or be supportive. Okay. I'm seeing a cookie on your plate as well, a gingerbread cookie, or some sort of, it could be a sugar cookie. It's shaped like a person. That came up with pile 1, 2, they chose the cookie pile. But I do see it on yours. For some of you, it might be a star cookie, something in the shape of a star instead. I'm actually seeing a llama too, or a camel, sheep, something like this. I'm seeing pink clouds. I don't know what that means. That could have been somebody's drawing, somebody's art. Spirit guides might be identifying that with this pink clouds. This could also be love, I guess, like floating on a cloud in love, having one's head in the clouds, and they're in love. But there's also this energy of like kindness and love floating overhead or in the air that we've got on our plates. Some of you have a real talent for working with colors. You may have a variety of options, opportunities, just different things on your plate because of your talent, or that you could be putting on your plate, will be putting on your plate. I'm seeing rain as well, okay, dark rain, so it could be at night, or it's heavy rain, very stormy energy. Some of you may have some things to deal with related to weather that's on your plate. I'm hearing about the healing effects of rain too, though, and the sound of rain, listening to that. some sort of spiritual reattunement or alignment. It's like you're stepping into a fresh version of yourself on a fresh timeline. So that might be right around the corner for you guys, showing up on your plate. Very colorful. Someone's very colorful, very bright, very joyous, feels very innocent. This could be a child, could be a part of yourself too, could be anyone really. It feels like they're very beautiful. You find them beautiful. You have a certain desire to like protect them or look after them. You worry sometimes that maybe they're naive or their innocence and their beauty will attract nasty jealousy bugs or something, and so that's showing up as something on some of y'all's plate. Connection. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting like masterpiece energy. You or someone you know has created some masterpieces. So you might have fame or popularity on your plate, or it's just like you've wowed some people. Something is wow. It's like wowing. Is that a word? It's extraordinary, whatever it is, this energy. And it could be you, it could be someone in your family. Okay. Seeing like an animal here too. It's going back and forth between being a rat or a rabbit. Showing up as a spirit guide energy, kind of in the clouds. I think for most, but some of you, maybe you do have a situation like a rabbit's in your garden eating your veggies you're trying to grow, or there's a rat in your home, possibly broke into your home or something. Okay, I'm seeing a cornucopia. This is beautiful. Okay, cornucopia energies is an energy of plenty. It's like you have plenty on your plate. You have the abundance of the universe as possibilities, the buffet of life here. You have a whole cornucopia. But it also may be a symbol connecting into Thanksgiving time. There could be some travel around Thanksgiving time. I'm also seeing orange vegetables, carrots, yams, things like that. So maybe that's your responsibility, is bringing all the orange vegetables to Thanksgiving dinner, making Thanksgiving dinner with family or something like that. Really gorgeous flower here as well. I feel like it might be referring to a person. Their name is also that of a flower, or for another reason your intuition tells you it is so. On your plate, some of you have something connected to water here. It might be, ocean conservation projects, like clean up the river projects. It could be the contaminants in your tap water. Something here connected to water on your plate. Could even be a water sign person for some of you. Maybe there was some flooding or potential for flood. An area you got to deal with, that's on your plate. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye.